Hello everyone and welcome back to Casa de la Tierra in episode number 15, 14? I'm not even sure what exactly episode that is. But in today's episode we are going to bring in a new animal, and also I really hope that I get this episode done somehow, because we have some renovation works going on at our neighbors which live below us, and I'm squeezing that as always lately into my lunch break. And yeah, so the main issue is I really hope that they do also keep their break now, because that means that they do not have these noise level, but as of now they haven't really stopped anytime, so yeah, maybe it's going to be very loud and we have to see. But yeah, last episode we brought in the Nile Monitor over here, and we also implemented the wonderful sign at the start of the zoo, which is over, where is it again? There we go. Ria made this incredible sign. And yeah, it's all over the place, but we have to check also for drink and for education and for hunger and for thirst and for toilet. Like, toilet is the only need that is fulfilled nicely enough. Really, I don't really know exactly where I can tackle that next, because eventually I think we do have enough. Like, there is so much all over the place. Like, we have shops everywhere, and I'm not really exactly sure what exactly is the issue here. So I think it might make sense to put some more stuff here potentially, but I'm like looking into making a little bit of a shop front here now, and then we can have the next habitat that goes right in here, because that's the next area where I could imagine having some stuff. You know what? No, actually no. I think the next best solution would to go here, because then we have the people moving around here a little bit more. Yeah, let's start off doing this, and then check if you guys. I think there are some more shops that you guys provided me with, and I'm gonna use those things in here. Let me just check. So we have these tropical. You know what? The toilets. I will use the toilets again because they were pretty good. So even though toilet we don't have a need at the moment, I do want to take those. Simply because they fit into this area quite nicely, because they just block the view to the backside, and that's kind of nice. What else do we have? Okay, this is the skyscraper building. We've got my old shop I would need to redo. What else do we have? Like, what the hell? Let me just... Oh, this is a nice one. Is that the front? Or is this the back side? Oh, this is the back side, right? Yeah. Let's rotate it a bit. Wait, no. Where is the front? Huh? What's that? I'm stupid. What exactly is this? Alright, sorry, I needed to make like a little cut here because the noise level got just too crazy, and during this I put down a wonderful juicy bar here, which I think is the same creator as the toilets over here. Let me just quickly check again. I couldn't do this because I was checking in here. It is done by, because we always need to put that in. I have a suspicion that it's Vector 1, and it's the same with the toilets as far as I remember. These were also, no, I think these are the tropical toilets that belong to it. Anyways, we have done this now. People are storming that way already, but I intentionally hit the pause button for now because I want to make sure that this all is going well. Now, the next thing we are doing is we are getting in with the crocodile, Gharial. I think we are starting with the Gharial River, and the Gharial River will go down here, and then we will have a swooping bridge going across it. That's what we're going to do now, and since I will do my next hub, which is going to be right at the other side here, but I want to have the river the whole front on this side, so the hub is going to be here this time, and we're going to check how exactly this looks. But first of all, let's go to, oh my god, I'm just totally wrong in here. This is a keeper hut, going for a big keeper hut. I think I'm gonna, yeah, drag it a bit further into the back, not too far, because I'm not really sure where exactly I want to bring the pathway, because I think I will, you know, have another habitat here and then the river here, and we can have another connection of the pathway into an area that goes this way. I also want to make sure that we do have some, you know, completely distinct different areas. So I think maybe we go into some kind of a bit more European area, and then also like a snowy, maybe even a snow dome, who knows, with a lot of solar energy. I don't know. Just, you know, trying to pretend it's somewhat realistic. I don't know. My voice is breaking today quite a lot again. Why did I put this to the wrong side? Me stupid. Me stupid, guys. So we have this, and we now need to check energy and water. So energy, Yeah, it makes sense to... Okay, so if we stick another hub down here, which would make sense, we put this one in the back. No, actually we don't. We put it here, and we put the water treatment. 'Cause I'm not sure if that would be enough. We're gonna put the water treatment here. Yeah, so that should be it. So we have quite a nice little connection here. That should be all good. And then, no. Oh, why? Why is that so... Why is this so good? Okay, now let's do this, and then have now the wonderful staff path as a connection. So, let me quickly show you. I have hidden some of the stuff in here. It's actually, I think this was like in 2 minutes time. That was really quickly done. And I really like how this turned out. Now, I want to bring this river quite a bit more down so that the bridge can go well above it. And then we have the connection. So it's this time, it's definitely not going to be like an underwater viewing. It's more like an above water viewing if you want. So really bring this all the way down here. So we have there a nice little huge rock face on the side. And then, yeah, the river can be down in this little valley. And I really want to make sure that the river comes out of like a tunnel that we're going to put here. So this is the idea. And then I'm not sure, like maybe we can raise it a tad bit more so that the, you know, the overall river is not like completely deep. Because obviously the animals cannot climb that well, so it doesn't really matter too much. We just have to make sure it's nice and tidy. And yeah, now let's just dig the river bed in here. So just going to try and make this nice and flowing. I really want to make sure that this is the main focus point of this habitat, like a really nice river that goes into 2 tunnels here. So like pretending this was a real one. Just gonna check. So this is nice. What about 1 level higher? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Even though I need to raise this area over here a little bit then. But that's fine. We also need to make sure that somewhere where... Okay, I don't know exactly where I'm putting the entrance. I think I will put this entrance somewhere here and kind of create a little bridge for the staff members so that we can dig out that area a little bit more here. Gonna make them a cave this time, I believe. Should be the better idea. And now let's see that we can bring the water in. Yeah, that looks fairly decent. Now what we need to do is we need to make sure that this goes all the way in here so that this actually looks like a tunnel. And then... just gonna close this off a bit more here. Just want to make sure that, yeah, that looks a bit better. And then the same on this side. It really has to go in there. So there we go. And then bring the water in so that we have this. Yeah, that looks almost exactly like I wanted it to. Great. Okay, cool. So this is how it is. And now what we do before we do anything else, we're just gonna bring our path in. And I think I'm gonna go with like the wood, and this time like we're gonna stay to like 4 meters, and we will have then 2 kind of little viewing platforms. I'm gonna show you in a bit, but now let's first of all let's just make this little small elevation step of 0.5 meter. Wait, no, I don't wanna have this curved slopes again. It's actually either one of the 2 things, but together it's really hard to achieve. But yeah, well, we're just gonna have this very little step over here. I just wanted to bring it up, you know, nothing else. And then we can start building the bridge here. There you go. And then this is the first little viewing platform. We're gonna go from here then. We go into the next area. So this is going to be here. And then just going to bring another viewing here. And then we just continue the little bridge work, just going over here. I think we potentially could have another viewing spot here. Why not? Nope, there you go. Come on, do it. Yes, there we go. And now let's bring it all back. And we do the same. Basically, before we do this, can I think now that should be fairly... Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Even though I think we need to just bring this further back. Like here, and now I want to do it that way and bring it all. Yeah, exactly like this. This is exactly how I wanted to do it. Can I smooth this bit out here? I think I can. No, it's not a malformed path. Hello. Oh my god, there was a little bit of an area is in here. Yeah, it smooths out a little bit more. That's fine. So this is kind of the little bridge area that goes across it. I think I like this quite a bit. I think this is really nice. And what about having... What the hell? What the hell? What is about smoothing these areas out a bit more? Yeah, that makes a bit more space. I think that is actually really decent. Just giving them a bit more space here. I want to have this hard edge to the inside there. I think that is really nicely looking and also good for them. Yeah, why not? I think this looks really good. I'm gonna give them some custom support and also like a bridge face. I think though we could, in this case, we can use the railing on elevated. Let me just do this. Yeah, because this one has a nice railing and I want to use this one. Starting over here. There you go. We can just bring it in like this. I think, you know, there are some seldom cases where I do like the railing, and this is one of these seldom cases, but it really, you know, it saves you a lot of work. Oh my lord, I forgot one. It really does save you a lot of work because you do have a bit more freedom then, because, you know, the railing is there, you don't need to build yourself one, and you can just, you know, you can just work a bit quicker because you do have all these wonderful raised paths already and just need to do the support work, and that's about it. Alright, never mind, we just need to start the barriers quickly. So I'm gonna put the gate, I think I'm gonna put the gate, I wonder if I should put the gate in front and then, but we do need some actual crazy barriers then. Huh. No, you know what, we're gonna put the gate in the back here. This should be all good. Yeah, we're gonna put this here, and then obviously we need some kind of concrete wall that goes all the way here. I really hope you cannot really hear too much of the renovation work, but it's already quite loud again. So in case you do hear, I do apologize for that, but you know, there's only so much I can do. Well, basically I cannot do anything because they need to do it, and it's gonna be really lovely when it's finished. They have a cool plan. They showed it to us, and I mean, obviously, because you know, we'll see this anyways. So there's quite a bit going on in that flat, but it's actually really cool. Since we are partly owner of this building. It's like we do have real estate. It's not like that we are renting our flat. It's our own, and so we also have to be informed about everything that's going on in the house. But yeah, it's really good. We have a good connection with all the neighbors, and so therefore it's really a good one. Yeah, so just as a little info here. I don't know if you guys were interested, but I just wanted to quickly mention that in case you are. But well, no matter, I just gave you the info now, and I hope you guys appreciate it. Okay, so let's drag this all down because the Gharials cannot climb anyways, so we just bring this down like so, and then yeah, we can have a full wall here. This blocks a little bit of these ugly facilities, and if I do put some kind of rocks, of the tropical rocks down here, we should actually be fine with it. That should be fine. There you go. So I think it definitely should not be able to traverse down here. I'm not really sure, but I'm quite confident that this could work out that way. Okay, we're gonna put some more stuff in here. Obviously, as always, you know, I like using my rocks to make sure that we hide certain areas away. And this is almost already it. Gorgeous. Okay, cool. So if I'm not completely wrong, this should be all good to go now. The only thing we do need is a little bridge for our staff members. And I was thinking to build one out of actual pathing. Like this. And I mean, this would work quite obviously. This would definitely work, but it looks not good at all. I'm wondering though if I should even do it that way. I could try to use the natural path over here. You know, just trying to use that one and then just go like so. I mean, I like this quite a bit more, to be honest. The only thing is, how do I get this to be open? Because the thing is, I need to make sure that this is, like, I think what I could do is this way, and then, how was that again? I think like that, and then just bring it over and create a big little gap here. Like so. I'm not even sure, like, it looks, I think it looks okay, it looks decent, but I think the better option would be to just delete this piece of path and then you just have that bridge. Yeah, I think I'm going with this one. I think that's fair. I mean, the staff member has to traverse quite a while. I'm not sure, like, can I do the same? Can I do the same bridge down here, like below this one? Is that working? Because I would then love to have it just below here if it works. I'm not sure if it does, but... Okay, it doesn't work like so. What do I... Yeah, this works. Okay, good. So I think it's better to have it here. Just a very, very short one. Yeah, I like the style, to be honest, of this bridge. But, you know, as we are using this style, we could also use how the bamboo looks. Because the bamboo looked also pretty okay. With, like, the ropes. Maybe that looks even better in here. Okay, so we can actually get rid of that one first. Awesome. And this is done, which is great. I really do have to say now that I want to make sure that the Gharials are going in now already. So let's just... delete the path here, bring it together with that one. Hello. There you go. So this is brought together, I like. And this time, I'm just gonna rename this already to Gharial, just to make sure that we have it. And we're also employing a lovely staff member already. So let's go in here, staff, and another keeper. There you go. Let him drop down. Drop down, there we go. Just keep it drop down, and you are going to have a new work zone set up, and this is that one over here. This is the Gharial. So the sound of the renovation work is getting louder and louder, guys. I really do hope it's not as, you know, I cannot do anything about it. It's even like I need to record now because after my lunch break I need to work again, which is obviously a very important thing. So yeah, anyways, let's check for some Gharials now. Do we have some Gharials? We have got an... Wait. Why do we have that many Nile monitors? Oh, it's again the same mistake. Aha. I was about to say, like, what the hell? But then I was also, like, checking in, like, okay, why do I need to exactly, you know, buy them? Okay, so we have saltwater crocodiles. But no, I want a Gharial now. Or do we want to... Do I change my mind and we just go for the saltwater crocodile? They also have fairly great stats. I don't know. Okay, I'm just checking in for Gharials. I don't know. I don't know exactly how much appeal they have, but we will check this. Okay, filter. I mean, the Gharial in terms of Africa would definitely fit a lot better. They have basically the same appeal. You know what? Then let's go for them. This one is good. This one is good. And then we have her. Oh my lord. This is fertility. Fertility star. Yeah, not so much. Is there... Ah, come on. We just go for that one. Alright. Alright, we have the two Gharials. Gharial, it is Anai and Divya. Anna, okay, whatever. So, bring her in. Come on, do it. Bring her into the Gharial habitat. And then we have the other one as well. This is Anai. Anai comes also with us. Awesome. Okay, let's hit play. And while we wait for them, we can already put some stuff down for the Gharial. Gharial. Okay, so we obviously put down some scent markers. Like so. A mud bath. I like that you can put it in the water though. Do they? I mean, they cannot really use it in the water, but I still found it funny that this works. Okay, I'm gonna put this one here. I'm gonna have the prey scent sack here. We are going to... What is going on with the animals though? Animal stress. Okay, it's only stress. It's only stress so far. So we have the water spender, render. We're gonna put this one just down here. There you go. I think I like this one a lot. We do use these gazebos now because I think they fit below this, and I think they look good. And then they have also the shelter. I don't want to do too much about the shelter, so I'm gonna put another one here. We also will put a sprinkler down here. Is there anything else we can give them? Just this one prey sack? I think we are missing out on some other enrichment items, right? What can we just, like the blood fruit just down here? Alrighty. Okay, so they are delivered. Oh, I don't even know if they... Wait a second. Before you do this, guys, I need to make sure that the slope is a bit more gentle. Look at that. This is like far away from being gentle. Just smooth it out. Okay, I shouldn't do it too crazy here. I don't want them to be escaping. So that should be fine. And now let's... Wait, there's a little gap in here. I think I'm gonna fill this with a stone pretty quickly, like with rock. Rockety rock. Here you go. You know, have some rocks. Have some rocks, guys. Have some rocks. Okay. I think traversable wise, that should be all good. Yeah, I mean, we could have just done a bit more here, like this. I don't know if this step is too much, but we will see now. We will see. The calculation will go on quickly. Still low welfare. And then let's check. What? Oh my lord, did I... Wait, why is this inaccessible? Huh? Is that not connected? Okay. Are you kidding me? Alright, let me just select the group and do this again. There you go. Now it should be. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, look at that! The small one is already running down. Okay, let's see if they can escape somewhere. Well, in the... Oh yeah, they can swim obviously into... but that shouldn't be... Okay, this one cannot traverse. That is not great at all. Okay, so one thing to make sure that they do not like seem to be escaped in the back, we need to pull out this barrier a little bit more. Shouldn't be too bad of a thing. Like do it that way and that way. Great. And how do we manage now to get this dude walk down? I'm not like entirely sure if that's the thing, but we wanna see if this works. Just gonna make sure to have it like so. I mean, come on, that must work. Just see how it does recalculate its traversable area. Still not? What though? Okay, I am fairly confused. Okay, what about now? Okay, guys, I am a bit confused here. Okay, let's try to make it even more gentle. I don't know if this helps. I mean, there's like so much space. I don't even know how much space you would love to have. Is it the slope still? I don't know. What? Okay, we just try to delete these things and see what happens now. Because that is obviously a bit different now. Oh boy, finally it works. Okay, good. Now, what's going on? Terrain. We have to change the terrain, obviously, quite dramatically, which we're doing. Yeah, the bridge works also for you. Yeah, sure, you're like a swimming animal, but why just use the bridge? Sure. No, that's... Okay, so grass short can be done, but rock and soil and sand, this is obviously something we need to do. You know what? I'm just going to make this look nice, and then we see if we hit what they needed anyway. So we're just gonna make this mud bath just go disappear, and then we use the soil around here and some sand in there to make it look a bit more muddy, and then just put the sand all around the riverside to make that look a bit better. Yes, like this. So here we go. And then we can make the sides already pretty rocky. That should work as well, just like so. Oh, look at that. Look at the little gap. We need to fill that gap in. So there you go. It should not definitely destroy the traversal area. I'm sure it doesn't. Okay, so make this all like heavy rock over here. Just also rocks all over here. Just to make sure that this is looking nicely like a little valley area where there is so much rock. And then now we need to make sure that the long grass is exchanged mostly with short grass, and then our animals should already be quite happy about this. So just a little bit more here in the back. I don't know, is this maybe because on top here? Yeah, it still counts towards it. There you go, 50%. Still needs more rock though, and still needs more sand. That is interesting. So what about down here? Does this count too? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we can still put some more sand. Hey, wait a second. Why didn't that count? So put some more. Okay, I think it seems they cannot traverse into these areas. Okay, now rock is the next bit we need. Just like put some rock in between. There you go. Some needy animals though. Okay, so there's enough space, but it almost seems like, okay, we have to check this big dude again. It can't escape here. Ah, well, there's not too much about what we could do. Oh, well, no. Well, actually, there is a bit we can do. Let's edit the barrier again. And we need to delete this one and this one. And then, no, let me just create a new one over here, which is a bit longer. Ah, well, that should be fine. There you go. And then we do the rest with the invisible fence. And honestly, yeah, I guess it makes sense to just put a rock in there, and then that should be fine. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. So if we just put some rocks in here, it looks okay. So good like this, and now let's have a check about this animal again. Okay, it can traverse basically everywhere here. It cannot go into these areas, which are floating anyhow. But what we could do, okay, shelter, everything is fine. So what we could do about these things is just lower them down a little bit more, and then get rid of these things, because like there is a good structure in the center, so why not do it that way? Same with this one. Just lower that down, and then we just delete these pieces. There you go. And the one over here can basically stay the same, I guess. Let's see. There you go. Just lower this down. And then what we will do, anyways, we're just going to keep it that way. Yeah, that's fine. And now, what kind of plants do they like? Where is that thick one? Can you just... Okay, plants is still a big issue. Oh, look at that. We can make it very jungle-ish. It's Asia, tropical, aquatic, and temperate. Awesome. That is great. So we are going to go to temperate, tropical, aquatic, continent, Asia. That should be a lot of fun, guys, because there's so much in here to play with, and we can just slap it in as we want, because these animals can have it all. That is so good. Okay, so first of all, just gonna make some entrances with a lot of bamboo. I want the people to go in here, so they should not see too much from the pathway already, even though they will be able to look through it. I'm going to throw a lot of like thick and very lush nature in between, because I want them to go here, and I want them to discover this through the foliage and not just stick to the main road and just do not see anything, you know. I want to make sure they need to go in here and discover the area, and this is, I think it's fairly cool to have all of these opportunities now. I love animals that have 100% plant coverage, because you can do so much, and it's looking so much more gorgeous in the end. So you can just do everything you want, just throw all the stuff in that you think looks good, and then, yeah, in the end it is good. Because, yeah, well, it's just what you do. Okay, we're gonna put another one here, another big one here. I like it when the roots are sticking out a little bit there. I like it. So I'm gonna put another one here. I don't want to make it like too high, if that makes sense, too high and overgrown. Just want to make sure that this is a little bit overgrown. Oh god, we have some of these wonderful trees we can also have in here. Just have a sneak peek in the middle, but still make sure that they have the need to go in here, and they want. So I have one of these trees here as well. We can also be quite open to the placement, because they have so much space in here. It doesn't matter if we destroy some of their hitboxes or whatnot. It should be too much of a deal if we do so, because we cannot destroy too much. So just put a lot of stuff in here. How high is that thing? Can I drag this a little bit further over here, and then just do it like so? I don't know if we block too much of the view. I think we don't. Even though we do block quite significantly, but No, just not. No. I'm not confident enough with this one. I think I want to have some more palm trees, palm trees, all over the place, because I think they are fairly cool because they're tall rising and still provide some shade and still look good and do not, you know, make this too crazy overgrown, because I still want to make sure that you guys can see some stuff also for a potential thumbnail at some point, and you know, in general, just for the guest to see the animals. But yeah, overall I think this comes together quite nicely. You can just have some stuff hanging in here and there as well. I like that we do have some variation in here, even though this tree is not like super jungle-ish, but yeah, I think it still looks good. And yeah, now I want to have a lot more bamboo. Bamboo is the go-to plant here. It just is so good because it looks good. It's very nicely designed. It's one of the coolest pieces in the game, and it just kind of provides so much context out of nowhere. You just can put it down and it all looks so much better already. Okay, but now this is enough. I think way enough. Our friend over here should be happy ever after. Yeah, still. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so what we need is a feeding tray for them. That's the last one we don't have. We just go into here, feeding. Food tray. I'm gonna have food tray large. And I think we should put this right down here. Yeah, this is where we put it. This is where we put it, guys. Okay, now the rest is education. And then we are basically already done with this habitat and some donation bins, of course. Let's do this. Donation boxes all over. Oh, and some bins, obviously. Obviously, some bins, guys. This is next thing. And then we are done. We are done with this episode. And I think I squeezed it in nicely in the break where they didn't do too much loud renovation work. I mean, it was there. There was renovation work going on, but not like dramatically. All right, let's put some education boards down. So there's one. Then here goes another one, where everyone is standing over here as well. There goes one. Bonobo is fighting. Oh, well, let them fight for the moment. This is great. And then we just put down educational speaker here and the other one here. Awesome. Now let's just put down the Gharial. I really hope it's the right way around. Yeah, well, no, it's not. Are you freaking kidding me? I was actually looking at this little arrow indicating where it is, but it's it's exactly the wrong way around. Cool. Yeah. Why is the indicator there when it's exactly the wrong way around? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure why. Okay, so let's rotate this and this as well. God, I would love to be able to choose from what we have in here, like the education boards. I really want to make sure that we can customize them in the future. That would be really cool. Because as of now, you always have the same board, and I would love to have like different ones, if that's even possible. That would be really good. Red Ruff Lemur, no, don't do inbreeding. Please do not do this. Please no. Please no. Okay, thank you. Are you all? God. I really have to do something about the lemurs. Guys, the next episode will be fixing the lemur habitat. I cannot deal with this anymore. Where are we though? Okay, this is the new area. Okay, guys, I call it a day. This was really awesome. I think I nailed it out of the park today with this habitat, because like in terms of speed, I don't know if it's looking good. We don't have any supports yet. I will have to quickly change that. Let me just do this as the last thing. Path support, yes. And the rest is going to be the same. Which one is that of the both? Okay, that's the other one. Okay, I want to have like some stuff here. Good. And here, there, and there. All right, that should be good in terms of, yeah, that definitely is enough. I didn't want to do too many fooders and too many supports, but that should be good. All right, guys, I really hope you did enjoy today's episode. This is the Gharial habitat and some shops, and obviously some mayhem going on here with the people and stuff. We need to slap down a lot of bins and stuff, but this is what we're gonna take care of next episode. So until then, have a good time. have a good weekend, and make sure to check out the channel tomorrow for the next movie habitat. It's done, it's cut, it's awesome. I've got a wonderful guest in there, and it's gonna be very exciting. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I see you there. Have a good time, and goodbye.